Welcome to my show where creative minds meet. Today I'm in the studio of Isaac Woolman. Well, thank you for meeting with me and letting me come into your location,
Sure,
Isaac.
no problem.
Your work is just really different and unique, and I'm dying to tell the people all about your work. So I guess the first thing I want to ask you, what I ask everyone, is really how did you get started?
Well, I started about 1997 when I was 16. I started seriously painting, and I had my first show when I was 17. I organized it myself.
Oh my goodness.
And over at Two Dogs Coffee Company in Morro Bay, and I had sold painting for $50 to somebody, a family friend of ours,
Yeah.
and it was a pretty casual thing, and I just kind of kept going on, you know. I told my parents I wanted to keep doing it, and I ended up going to the San Francisco Art Institute for 2 years, and learned some technique, and then I decided to go branch off on my own.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
an early age. You know, a lot of kids that age aren't even that, they don't even know what they're doing.
Well, 2 years ago I was diagnosed with kidney failure, and I was on insulin or hemo, and that really put a damper on my creative abilities. And I had kidney failure. I was chronic, and luckily someone came forward and last year at December 22nd, and he was a donor. So
Oh my goodness.
he donated a kidney to me, and everything's been great since. So I had a new
Oh.
lease on life. So you know, those up and downs really helped me in a way, because I kind of was able to see the new light, the world in a new way. You know.
Right.
So from the way I used to see it.
Wow, so that was something different.
Yeah.
Really, that must have been a hard time.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a very hard time. I didn't do
Wow.
very much creative
Yeah.
output.
I noticed your work is very bright colors, very vibrant, this neon thing. I know you were trying to tell me earlier what it's all about. Tell me what the actual process that you're using.
Well, what I'm typically doing is, I draw on the background. I use stencils, which are like this, and I will draw around them,
Okay.
and then I will put them here. In this case, this was from a website, and I'll draw around it with a graphite pencil, and then I'll fill in the blanks.
So it's sort of
So-
like you're repeating that
Yeah.
shape.
Yes.
Okay.
And kind of, you know, I'm obviously not literally doing it. I'm more like taking it for myself, but I use a little bit of their interpretation of whatever image it is. So
Right.
I appropriate the image, but I also like use my own take on it per
Exactly.
se. So
Yeah, because I
That's
do
what I've
see
been doing.
your work does have like a repetitive pattern to
Mhm.
it. It's amazing that you can work in this small space. I like this because you've got, this is basically your art area, right? Right here?
Yep, that's it. It's 150 square feet.
Wow. So what is this piece called here, this large piece against the wall?
This is a Jewish perspective of the Great Mosque of Samarra.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a long name.
Yeah.
And the significance?
Well, I'm Jewish, and this is mosque is of Samarra, which is an area in Iraq, and as you know, there's a lot of problems there, and I think what's interesting is that there's a lot of contradictory things about the area, and also about, you know, religious persecution on both sides, and I think it's really disheartening to me what's going on over there, and in the Middle East, and the relations between Jewish people and Arabs.
This is a beautiful piece down here.
This is this is an anatomical piece. It's about fibrous arm tissue, and arms and different types of tissues, you know, inside the body
So it's
on
like
a macrocosm level.
some kind of biological...
Histological cells.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Histology.
Histology. No, I said, you know, that I really thought was so bright.
Yeah, this is actually a very dark subject matter. It's called Pick Your Poison. It's like either the pill or the needle or the bottle. And I've seen many people that gone down the pill, needle, and bottle, and it's kind of directly related to me, my experience with having substance problems in the past, and and also just people that I've known who've passed away from it,
Oh, that is sad.
and history as well.
Yeah, yeah. What's the name of this piece?
It's called Conception. It's about like the sperm and the egg ovum,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it's just about the beginning of life and how important I think life is of people,
Yeah.
and how important I think my life is now that I'm healthy. So just in people's lives around me. You know?
These canvases that are empty right now, you're beginning a new project. What was that again?
I'm actually using these beetles. They're from Malaysia, and Sumbuk Malaysia. They're a wood boring beetle. These are also the same. These are iridescent beetles, and I got them from a online place in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put them with a silicone-based glue on this canvas here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do I'm gonna spray paint with this, which is this acrylic-based spray paint, chrome, and then I'm also gonna use this, which is a paint pen, which is in gold. Yeah, I'll have a background color. I'll use that background color, and then I think I'm going to do a design on it. I haven't formulated the whole idea yet, but it's going to all include that. And then I'm going to do another piece, which is similar. I'm going to do it actually all in gold with moss on this piece.
Okay.
And I'm going to put moss, the same sort of idea with moss
So it'll
on
be
here.
like 2 panels of the...
This one is part of this series that I have going on. I have another one, which is it's called the Predator series,
Okay.
which is these two. This is a box,
Oh my gosh, I love
and
that.
it has, it's a wooden box I made out of poplar wood. And then I painted on it, and I use these different appropriated images from the internet mostly,
Yeah.
and from books.
Well, you have some insight to it. Huh?
Yeah, and then you can see on the inside I did some charcoal drawings on this hemp,
Okay, there we go.
this hemp paper, and
Oh, I
then I
love it.
pasted it down with this. It's called gel medium, and then used a spray varnish on it to keep it from coming off.
I like
Because my mom, she did a, what she did is she stitched it on,
yeah.
sewed it on there, and and then on this canvas, and then I stretched this canvas over these canvas
Oh,
bars.
that's an interesting idea. I haven't seen that done before.
And this is watercolor, charcoal. This is paper mounted on paper. And this is a water-based ink, silver, which is made with aluminum, and it also has charcoal, like I said before, and pencil. And then this is an oil-based oil bar. It's called Lust, and it's kind of like how, like in society, we're so obsessed with guns, you know, like we're so
Okay.
obsessed with violence,
Yep.
and it's like violence only equals one thing, and that's death, you know, but there's
Mhm.
also life in it too, because like love is a part of life, and that's kind of that's why I put the heart there, is because it's like, you know, it's like love will conquer death, you know,
Yeah.
and destruction.
You could share something that would help other artists, or kind of share your secrets of how you've made it, or what you're doing. Maybe, you know, let us know something we could help that could help other people. What would it be?
I would say never copy yourself. Never have your work look like somebody else's work.
Good. Yeah.
And repetition is boring.
Yeah.
And you have to keep coming up with new ideas and concepts, and keep progressing.
That's nice. Actually, you're right. I think we get stuck in that rut. We get into a style and we just keep repeating it. And that sometimes just is not the best thing for us. All right. Well, your work is really beautiful. And I'm very impressed with the bright colors and the size of your images. You're about to go bigger, right? You were saying you're getting bigger now?
Yeah, I'd like to do some pieces maybe that are, say 20 by 30.
Good.
Like maybe even feet, maybe walls. It's endless.
Like
so.
murals, maybe?
Murals, yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I've never done a mural. I heard
Yeah.
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
I think it would be fun.
It's very fun.
All right. Well.
A lot of preparation.
Yeah. But can you imagine the feeling you get when you step back in the
Oh,
chair?
yeah.
Your work.
It's really
great.
cool. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Well, Isaac, thank you so much for letting me come here and sharing your work with everybody else. I know that they're going to be impressed. I hope that everything goes well at your opening tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can stop by because it sounds like a lot of fun. And I wish you a lot of success, that you continue, because I think you've got something that's a little different and unique, and that's what works.
Yep.
It's very original.
Thank you.
All right.